businesses, and we thought the white folks' stuff was better than ours, and we started shopping with white people, and all the black communities died.
Well, I went off on my boy Wallo a little bit the other day when he went down through there on black business owners.
Oh, I'm black. I'm black people. Nobody gives a about that. Kill that shit. Now. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material on your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Don't fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them deals where the fuck I want to spend it at. Grab his Porsche, Ferrari, Land. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
You know, and you can see how the Congress has moved. Why haven't the Congress did anything to halt the character and the behavior of President Donald D. Trump? You would think somebody would be like, no, man, chill. You know, no, because they all complicit and they like what he's doing. You know, all of them want to go back. Conservative mean to conserve. Never forget that. When somebody say they're conservative, they want to go back to the old ways, you know, and they want to conserve the Confederate. You see what I'm saying? And these are buzzwords that you got to be aware of. And it's just now, you know, it's more easier because Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks scared the shit out of white folks back in the day. When Rosa Parks sit in the back of that bus and and the Birmingham Bus Company went down, they lost millions and millions of dollars. And this is there's two isms in America. It's capitalism and racism. You know, if you attack, you know, racism is something that they use as a weapon, but if you attack capitalism, racism immediately evaporate. Wow. And that's why we have integration. Integration had nothing to do with black equality. It had a lot to do with white folks' financiality. You know what I'm saying? It was financially rewarding because we stopped going to all the black hotels. We stopped going to all the black businesses, and we thought the white folks' stuff was better than ours, and we started shopping with white people, and all the black communities died.
Well, I went off on my boy Wallo a little bit the other day when he went down through there on black business owners.
Oh, I'm black. I'm black people. Nobody gives a about that. Kill that shit. Now. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material on your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Don't fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them deals where the fuck I want to spend it at. Grab his Porsche, Ferrari, Land. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions and I make millionaires, baby.
Being a black business owner for the last 20 years, it threw me off when I heard him, and they cut a little bit out of it. I didn't get to hear the whole thing, but Wallo was like, you know, these black people try to get over on, you know, want to get black business owner. Man, shop with me because I'm black and all that. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, whether you black, whether you whatever color, black people are broke, man, when it come down to our white constituencies in America.
Well, we not broke.
Well, when you look at Elon Musk, or if you wait a minute, let me say this: when you look at Elon Musk, or if you look at Jeff Bezos, and you look at Robert Smith, and you look at David Stewart and Oprah, they can throw them little old billions together. It will not even amount to anything close. You understand what I'm saying? Well, it's a whole different level of financing when you talk about white business entrepreneurs versus black.
Let me give you the solution to that.
Go ahead.
The reason why is because for 250 years, the black man was a slave.
I get that.
But listen. So the white man irrespective to what you think or what they say, have a 250-year jump.
And I agree with
on
that.
The black man.
I agree with that 100%. But that's exactly why I say Wallo shouldn't even be speaking on them in a way to want to kick them while they down. But you're not going to help them.
Hey, this is the most important thing you got to hear. But they have amassed, they have acquired 85% of the property in this country. And
I agree.
And it's been heired and heritage down.
I agree.
So with that being said, when you look at those skyscrapers and all these edifices around the cities and stuff like that, that's heired property. So that property has been passed down from generation to generation. So your children only gets money if you're the first one to go to college. You're the first one to open a business. So that starts your first generation.
I agree. That's
see what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
But from a consumer perspective, black folks got a GDP of $1 trillion annually. We spend $1 trillion. But the problem with that is we spend 98% of our money with Europeans and we spend 2% with the black business. So what is the problem? What is the problem with that, Ken? That's they could do. Okay, well here's the problem. When you go out to Plano or anywhere Europeans live at, and you say, how did they get these big houses? Well, they got it off 100% of their money and 98% of yours. That's
exactly right.
Now,
I agree with that 100%.
Hold on. We're going to get, you brought it up. We got to go there. So think about the Arabs, right? The Arabs have most of our gas stations and grocery stores, right? When that money comes from the trap house or from General Motors and it goes into the Arab store, you know where it go? It leads to community.
That's right.
When she goes to the nail shop, you know where that money go? It leads to community.
You answered my question all the way.
When somebody go to a Indian motel, the money leads to community. They don't. That's why you don't see back then when you had Frank Lucas and stuff. You used to see turkey giveaways. You ain't gonna never see that no more. And another big problem. It's not in Dallas yet, but another big problem. Most of our cities are casinos. So what casinos doing, they getting all the drug money, they getting all that stuff. So these drug dealers and these people, they are not able to cycle that money back into their community. And that's what's causing the problem. And that's why, we say, well, man, we can do this, we can do this. Well, look at your highways. Go over there in Oak Cliff. You're going to see 35, 20, 30, going over what? All the hoods. So when these people can go bypass the hood, that means that those black businesses that used to be there, that are now dilapidated buildings, they can't be refurbished because no one is buying their gas. Somebody buying their food because they going and they getting off at the nearest exit. And they know when they about to run out of gas because all cars you got 30 miles before you get to a white neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And what niggas do? We use them same highways to go what?
Over and past
to the malls.
But
yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.